So we've not long been off the tunnel. Yeah, that was okay. It wasn't too bad. I'm just going to do a bit of a summary now from when we left London until now as we're driving on. So we left London at about 4 o'clock this morning, very early morning for us, and drove straight down to the tunnel. We had got about a 9 o'clock crossing, but we hoped that if we got there early, which we knew we would, then we could get an earlier crossing, because they always allow that. Sometimes they ask you to pay, but they always offer, well, in our experience, every single time we've been over, they've always offered us an earlier crossing for free. I think they like to get you on quick. So there's later on, there's not so many delays. Maybe, I don't know, that's how you'd think it would work. But anyway, so we got there and we did actually get an earlier crossing. We got said that we could have an earlier crossing. We got in the queue, and then the crossing that we were on was delayed for about an hour. So, which, to be fair, if we'd have got the later crossing, or the original crossing, we'd have been delayed probably by over an hour, because it was a couple of hours later. So it wasn't too bad. So got on, got right near the front. We were only about 5 vehicles off the front, so that was really good. Crossing was good, obviously, you just in a tin can, and yeah, straightforward at the other end. So we've now just got in off at Calais, and we're going to head towards Luxembourg. I think the journey is approximately about 4 hours, I think it was. So hopefully it'll be nice and smooth. It's very hot today, and unfortunately our aircon in the van isn't working, so we're just going to have to just sweat for the next 4 hours. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't get too hot. So I'll give you another update when we get nearer.
Left the keys on the kitchen floor. I don't live here anymore. Trading space for the open door, searching for a little more. Sold the bed and the office chair, freedom in the morning air. Nothing left but the clothes I wear, running from the everywhere. Static on the radio dial, haven't seen a town for a mile. Feeling like a golden child, letting all the thoughts run wild. Living on gasoline and grace, finding a brand new place, leaving every single trace of that old rat race. Yeah, we're finally free.
Did you know Luxembourg is one of the world's smallest countries, but also one of the richest? It's home to over 70 castles, has 3 official languages, and you can drive across the entire country in just over an hour. Small country, big surprises.
Ooh, we've just begun. Coffee steaming on the dash, watching all the colors clash. Desert sand and mountain ash, burn the system, let it crash. Park the van by the river bend, where the pavement has to end. To my soul, I can finally attend with no more time to spend. Shadows dance across the glass, watching every highway pass. Sitting on the mountain grass, finally in a different class. Living on gasoline and grace, finding a brand new place, leaving every single trace of that old rat race. Yeah, we're finally free, just you and me, underneath the canopy of the galaxy. Sometimes the nights get cold, stories that were never told. Everything we had was sold, now the silver turns to gold. Pieces found in the motion, deeper than the Pacific Ocean. I made a quiet devotion to this beautiful emotion. No walls, just the road, lighten up the heavy load. This is the nomad code, where the wild secrets stowed. Oh, 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 oh. Living on gasoline and grace, finding a brand new place, leaving every single trace of that old rat race. Yeah, we're finally free, just you and me, underneath the canopy of the galaxy. Ooh, 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 chase the we've just begun.
White sand under the tires, burning all my old desires. Old combi painted bright green, prettiest thing I ever seen. Driving through the morning haze, lost inside of summer days. Edgy and blue and edgy and gold, stories that I never told. Slow down for the island ride, floating on a rising tide. Feel the skank and feel the beat, dancing on the cobblestone street. Yeah, we rolling, yeah, we scrolling through the islands. Found a spot by the shore, couldn't ask for any more. Hammock tied between two palms, ocean singing ancient songs. Salt crust on my golden skin, let the holiday begin. Island van and island man, doing everything we can. Stay forever in the sun, having all the island fun. Steel drums play a melody, sets my spirit wild and free. No more clocks to watch the day, watching dolphins in the spray. Everything is feeling right underneath the Mediterranean light. Edgy and blue and edgy and gold, stories that are never told. Slow down for the island ride, floating on a rising tide. Feel the skank and feel the beat, dancing on the cobblestone street. Wind is blowing from the west, putting my worries to the rest. Climbing up the mountain track, looking down, not looking back. Village elders wave hello, life is sweet when you go slow. Edgy and blue and edgy and gold, stories that are never told. Slow down for the island ride, floating on a rising tide. Feel the skank and feel the beat, dancing on the cobblestone street. Yeah, we rolling, yeah, we scrolling through the island.
So I'm now going to take you for a little tour. We've not seen any of the facilities yet. We've literally, all we've done is got here, put the screen on, put the pop top up, and basically sat down, had a drink because it's absolutely roasting. So not actually been anywhere yet, but we are going to now walk down to all the facilities and see if we can show you all of those. So see you in a minute. So we're actually on pitch 54. I don't know if you can see it through there. And now we're going to walk down to the toilet block. I presume there's more facilities down there as well. It's just toilets, so we're going to take you for a little walk. It's not actually very far. You can kind of see it right at the end. And actually this bit's mainly camper vans. There's not actually that many motorhomes down this bit, which is surprising because normally whenever you come on a campsite it's mainly motorhomes, but there's actually quite a lot of vans. So here's facilities. We've got lots of sinks, as you can see, and there's also the same amount on the other side. Go in forward, you've got the washing machines and the dryer. The washing machines are in use at the minute, so I can't really show you that. The dryer, it's okay, it's not massive. I don't think the washing machine is either, but it's adequate. And you've got all the instructions on the wall to say how many kilograms, etc. you can put in. And so you know, the washer and the dryer are both €4 each to use, which isn't too bad considering last time we were in Spain, which was at the beginning of the year, they were about €6 to €7 each, so that's actually quite good. So Luxembourg is winning at the minute on prices for washer dryers and dryers. So I'm going to take you back outside and let's see what the ladies' toilets are like. Bear with me as we walk in. So the ladies' toilets. Oh, the door's very stiff. Oh, okay, this is quite nice. So in here we've got 2 sinks, bit standard. We've also got 2 mirrors, hand dryer. Oh, these are quite cute. Red and green toilets all the way along. Let's go into one. Oh, we do have loo roll, not in the thing, but we've got loo roll. The toilet just seems, yeah, it's okay. So let's see if we can find the showers. They smell very clean actually, so sometimes in summer you can get showers and toilets that don't smell that great, but actually these smell nice. So let's have a look. So there's loads of sinks. There's, what's in here? Oh, a little sink. And I'm guessing next door is as well. There's a hairdryer on the wall, which actually is really, really good for women. And there's another hairdryer actually on the other wall, so that's really good as well. Let me see if I can get in one of these showers. Aha. So this is a shower cubicle. We've got the dreaded push button. Any lady who uses showers will know, especially if they've got long hair, but that push button is a nightmare. Okay, this is yeah, just basic really, very small. Don't be thinking you're going to swing a cat in there, because you're not, but it looks adequate. I've not tried them out yet, but I'll let you know how they are in the morning. Now I just need to work out how, it's like amazing here actually. Now I need to work out how the hell to get out of here. And here we are, okay. So here we have the chemical toilet, just normal standard. Obviously we don't have a motorhome, so we don't need that, but you know, obviously if you do, that's really good. All looks very clean in there actually, so that's even better. Okay, so the toilet block and facilities, they're actually quite nice. Now we're going to go and try and find the restaurant. I don't think it's too far away, but you never know with campsites. It actually looks quite a small campsite, but sometimes when you get into campsites, you think they look small, but they're massive. So let's have a look if we can see if we can find the bar and restaurant. Okay, so these pictures are actually a little bit different to ours. Ours mainly have gravel at the front, and I believe that's probably where you should park, but we've actually parked on the grass behind the gravel because they're quite small plots. But these are actually quite bigger, and they're all grass. And it's like, they're quite cute actually. There's like, you can see there's not actually that many of them. So yeah. Right, let's carry on looking for this restaurant. I think the shop might also be near the restaurant, and hopefully we can get a drink because I'm absolutely thirsty as hell. It is so hot here. Oh look, there's another, let me show you that way. There's another toilet block there and washing facilities, which actually they're really close, considering I walked out of the other ones about 30 seconds ago. That's really cool. Right, let's see if we can find the shop and the restaurant. I'm sure it's here somewhere. Okay, so I can see that the reception is here, and also the camping shop. Now, we came into reception earlier, but we didn't see the shop. In fact, I think I've just walked straight by it. Sorry, yes I have. I've just walked straight by it, but there's a man behind me. So I'll show you the grounds around here, and then we'll go back in, just so I don't look a numpty. So it's really well kept. It's a really pretty place. As you can see, the gardens are lovely. Right, back into the camping shop. like a maze round here.
Camping Kockelscheuer mooi, hè?
That's quite small. Okay, so that was the shop. I'm not going to lie to you all and say it was amazing, because it really wasn't. It was adequate, maybe just adequate. They had the basics like wine, milk, a few ice creams, not actually that many, but enough, and a few little knickknacks and things and crisps and things. But personally, I wouldn't say that's a really good camping shop, but obviously everybody's got their own opinion. So yeah, it was just adequate. If you need water desperately, yeah, you can get a bottle of water. If you need a can of Coke desperately, yeah, you can get a can of Coke, but that's pretty much about it. Okay, so this looks like the camping area, but there's not actually anybody in it. So let's see if we can find the restaurant. Or cafe as it's called here then. Maybe not restaurant. Okay. I don't know what that is. Okay, here's the restaurant. It's Restaurant and Bistro. Oh, this is quite cute. Look, there's an English phone box. So we've got all the details on the door, all the prices of the beers and wine, takeaway menu, etc. So we can go in now and we'll see you in a bit. So we went into the restaurant, had a quick look at the menu. It actually was quite reasonable, but at the minute we just decided we're going to have a beer. So I like a shandy, so I've had a pint of shandy, €6. Not too bad for a campsite. Not tasted it yet, but let's give it a go. Oh my god, that is so nice, so fresh, and really what you need in 36-degree heat when you've been in the van all morning, well, all afternoon and all day, travelling from London to Luxembourg. So cheers. Okay, so it's quite late now. We've had a good walk round, we've searched all around the area. We found a bar and now we're about to make dinner. We really can't be bothered to cook too much, so we're just literally going to do some anti-fry roast potato / chippy things and some bread and butter that we bought from home. Hopefully it'll take about 25 minutes in the anti-fry because we're both absolutely knackered. We left London at 4 o'clock this morning and it is now, I don't even know the time now, it's probably about 7 o'clock in the evening. But we've been travelling pretty much all day. And then, like I say, we've walked around, we've found places, we've had a drink, whatnot. So we're just literally going to use the Actify, which is powered off a battery. We've got a battery that we can charge on solar, which we've got set up. We've had it set up for the last few hours. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to make some chip kind of slashy mini roast potato, whatever you want to call them, in the Actify. So let's see how we go. Okay, so all the potatoes for tonight are chopped into little chippies. We're not actually that hungry, so we've not done loads, and it's absolutely roasting. So, and then we're just going to put some chipotle barbecue herbs that are actually from Florida. We absolutely love these from Buffalo Wild Wings. If you ever go to Florida, or in Florida, or even anywhere in America, these are really good, and they make amazing seasoning for little chippies. So give them a good amount of seasoning, not too much because obviously it'd be too flavourful. And then we've just literally got the 1 cow spray oil from Aldi at home. So good spray of that. And then they're ready to go into the air fryer. We've just literally got a little, I think it cost us about 20 quid from home about a year ago. A little chefman, maybe from Asda. And it's lasted us for probably 18 months doing these trips. So, you know, you can't really go wrong, can you? So join us in a bit and see what they look like when they're done. Okay, so the chips are nearly finished now. I'm just buttering the final couple of pieces of bread. To be fair, neither of us are really hungry. So we're just literally going to have some chips and a couple of butties. The chips actually took about 25 minutes and they look amazing. Look at them bad boys. So that's it. We're just going to literally have that for dinner. I know it sounds rubbish, but we've had a very long day and we literally just want to eat, have a drink and sleep. And we'll see you next time. Okay, so that was a lovely little stop at Kockelscheuer, I think it's called, in Luxembourg. It's been really nice. Up quite early this morning and it's already 29 degrees, the van's showing at the minute. So I think it's going to be a really, really hot one. But, you know, we'll just deal with it. We'll get the fans out and crack on with it. So there we have it. So we're just leaving there now. We're going to do a quick stop on the way to get some bits from the supermarket whilst we're still in Luxembourg, because Luxembourg is a little bit cheaper, so we've heard, than Austria. And then we'll be heading straight to Austria. I believe the journey to Austria, or the travel time to Austria, will be about 7 hours, 7.5 hours. So it's going to be a long, hot drive today. So we'll see you in a little while. So we're not too far now from the supermarket. I think we're about to pull in, but I'm not actually too sure where it is. It's supposed to be here, but maybe it's just a little bit further down. Oh, here we go. Is this it? Maybe? Yes, it is. Oh no. It's got a 2 metre height restriction on it. So we're just going to have to park outside. Yeah, you can park for a maximum of 3 hours. But you need a ticket. Oh, so you've got to pay to use the supermarket. Okay, so apparently you do have to pay, but only Monday to Friday. And today's Sunday, so we don't have to pay, so that's good. So let's see what goodies we can get. So we went shopping, we went to Auchan, I think it's called. We have them quite a lot in France. It's actually one of our favourite supermarkets because they seem to have a really, really good range. And we just got some essentials really. We'd run out of water, so got loads of water, little bottles, big bottles, you name it. We got some bit of food for tonight because we're going to be in Austria and we don't really know what was going to be there. So we just got a bit of meat, a bit of salad, and that was it really. Just some essentials, so at least we can eat now. It was a bit of a nightmare actually getting into the supermarket, but I think that was probably our mistake. So we drove to the supermarket, we got to the car park, and the car park said 2 metres on the height barrier, so we didn't want to risk it. So we carried on driving round, and there was some parking which at weekends free, so that was really good, just at the side of the road. But then we got out of the van and walked all the way round, and because it's a Sunday, the shopping centre that the supermarket's attached to isn't open, so the main doors weren't open, so you had to go right round the front. It must have been probably about an 8-minute walk to the front door of the supermarket. Then on the way out, we walked out and walked the other way back because we were pretty much halfway between going whichever way, so it didn't really matter. So we went the other way back and found the car park that had up to 4.5 metres headroom. So yeah, we messed that one up, but we didn't see that car park on the way in, so you know what you don't know and all that. So anyway, so we've been to the supermarket now, we've got enough food for a couple of days, so should be okay. And now we're heading on towards Austria.